Hi, everybody. This is Deb Jordan, and I wanted to let you guys know that I spoke with Pete today, and I have a little update for you that I'm going to be playing here in just a moment. But first, let me tell you what happened to me this morning. I got a knock on the door, and it was the Gresham, Portland Police Department, and they were telling me that the vehicle that I have parked in the parking lot here at the hotel had been reported as stolen. So I was really surprised seeing that I had called Enterprise yesterday, spoke with them, got everything up to date as I always do once a week, as we have done since we've been here. And everything was good. Everything was good to go. We even talked about doing a monthly rate instead of a weekly rate, as it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. And so you guys can only imagine how surprised I was when they told me that Enterprise had reported the vehicle as stolen. Now I called Enterprise immediately because I was alarmed. And what happens is they tell me that an FBI agent from Central Oregon phoned them and told them that Pete Santilli had been incarcerated on conspiracy charges since January the 26th, and that two unauthorized women were planning a trip in that vehicle from Portland to Burns, Oregon, where there was a situation, um, ongoing situation of people occupying a wildlife refuge there. So they gave the Enterprise the Pete's case numbers, really just being douchebags at this point, and told him that they suggested that he call the Gresham, Oregon police and report the vehicle as stolen, not as somebody unauthorized driving the vehicle, but as stolen, you know. So I immediately called Pete's attorney, who called the state attorney's office, and they're furious. This is just another example of how low the FBI will go to harass Pete. This is a clear case, in my opinion, of them retaliating because they didn't like what Pete had to say about them. You know, they don't like alternative media. Uh, Somebody in alternative media saying things about them that they don't like. So that's what's happening here. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. And by the way, they also asked the agent for the online OnStar code so that they might be able to better listen to conversations that were happening inside the vehicle until they were able to retrieve it. So this whole thing stinks to high heaven, and every time they do something, it just makes it more obvious that this is not about Pete breaking the law. This is not about Pete being involved in some crazy ass conspiracy. Um, it's about them retaliating. This is strictly retaliation, and the more things they do like this, the more obvious it becomes. Okay, so that's what I have to report to you guys today. Let me think of some other things. Oh, by the way, I am getting word that Cliven Bundy is not coming to Oregon. That is rumor. And what else? And that things are happening in Burns. They are. There's a little campground down there. It's called the Narrows, and the woman who owns it is such an awesome woman. She has been supportive up to this point. She's receiving death threats and threatening phone calls from people across the United States because she is not allowing people to camp there anymore because she feels like her life is becoming endangered because of some of the activity and some of the things that are being said. So the owner, wonderful person. She's a great person. Please do not call her. I am begging you guys, please do not call her and threaten her. You're only going to get yourself in trouble, and you put her in jeopardy when you do that. Okay, so here it is. Here is the message that Pete wanted you guys to hear today. And so here we go. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go.
Everybody, Pete Santilli here. Today is February 9th. I just got the disturbing news, a couple of bits of news that should irk each and every one of you. Now listen, remember what I'm saying here, okay? Always remember what I'm saying. Now is the time for you to say enough is enough in the United States of America. I've been saying this over and over and over again. As a matter of fact, the entire system hates it when I do a rally cry for people to get up off their butts and rise up and say enough is enough in the United States of America. The people that are running our establishment, okay? I'm not anti-government. I'm anti-establishment. The people that are running our establishment right now are setting out to destroy the good people that are telling the truth. I heard today that the FBI, because they hate me so much, because I've mentioned that in congressional testimony, that they lied in court about Waco, that they covered up TWA Flight 800, that they were going to do exactly what they did, and that was to set up an ambush of Lavoy Fedicum and all others that have killed, and they're probably disappointed that they didn't. But because I brought up the truth about their activity, now they want to call and report my vehicle stolen. Isn't that kind of the people that are working on behalf of the American people to supposedly protect us? They're actually out there trying to destroy the people that are holding them accountable. I'm a member of the press, and so help me God, I will speak freely per the First Amendment, and they will absolutely be crushed under the weight of their own truth, and that is that they are the Federal Bureau of Incompetence and Cover-Ups. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Pete Santilli. This is what I need you to do. Yeah. Pardon me? Oh, am I done? Okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to finish up here. Anyways, I'm being told that I can't speak anymore because I have to go into my cell, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and also send me mail, send me books, stay in contact, and definitely rise up in the face of this establishment, the people that are running our establishment. I love a government of, by, and for our people. I love the U.S. Constitution, and I can't stand the people that are running our system into the dirt. I'm Pete Santilli. Definitely stay in contact with us. Leave your comments, stay in tune, and of course, send your donations as quickly as possible. Thanks, Deb.
There you have it, a little message from Pete today. But I also want to let you guys know that Gavin Syme has posted on our Facebook page. Go to the Facebook page. I believe it is talknetworknews.com. I believe. I hope. Anyway, but it's our former Guerrilla Media Network page. And he has put up a nice little video explaining what his campaign is. And that's all about calling local legislators, calling Oregon. He's put up for everybody to see, places to call, and demand that these guys, all of these guys, be taken out of solitary confinement and put in general population so that they can do a little bit better, and so that they can make more phone calls, and so that they can help support their own cases and talk to their families and be able to visit with their families in a little bit better atmosphere. You know, they're keeping these guys in their cell for 23 hours a day. They're giving them 1 hour to be about. And, you know, it's Gavin says that, you know, he thinks these guys are going to do great in general population. This is not prison. This is a county lockup. So it's not like they're in a prison situation. And he thinks they would do much better to be in general population. So he needs your help with that. Please go. I'll post up the links here in just a few minutes. on this video as soon as we get it processed and get it out there for our general population. And so, you know what, you guys, hang in there, hang tough. I did have a chance to speak with Pete, and Ammon is right there. They're all doing great. Ryan Bundy, Ryan Payne, you know, and we want to remember too that just because John Ritzheimer isn't in the same facility, he is being held in Arizona, and we cannot forget about him. Okay, so we're going to get his information, his mailing address. Please write letters to John Ritzheimer too, and let him know that he's not forgotten. So we love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. You know, this is a clear case that, you know, the FBI is surveilling people, and you know, it's kind of just really it's surrealistic still. I can't even believe that they're doing that. But what they did today was real low. Even the Gresham police that came out, who were very nice, very courteous, apologetic, they couldn't have been nicer. We're even saying, wow, you know, what a asswipe thing to do to somebody. So hang in there, you guys. I'll be back. I'll let you know what's happening the best that I can here on the ground. A lot of things, you know, in the future are coming our way. We're positive. We really are. We're ready to. We're really ready to take this on and prove that, at the very least, that, you know, the government's case against all people concerned in this is weak at best. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Hang in there. Talk to you soon.